Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodesh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of First Chronicles, the 11th chapter. And, pretty much the book of First Chronicles, as you'll see, it's kind of like just a repeat with slightly more details here and there of the book of First and Second Samuel. So a lot of the stuff we're going to go through here, we've already gone through in the book of First and Second Samuel. So this is First Chronicles chapter 11, verse 1. Then all Israel gathered themselves to David unto Hebron, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. And moreover, in time past, even when Saul, and we are thy bone and thy flesh, meaning we are a kinsman, family. And moreover, in time past, even when Saul was king, thou was he that leddest out and broughtest in Israel. So you were the one that was basically leading, as Saul appointed him to lead the armies out, right, and back in, and basically being like a captain over Israel. And the Lord Yahweh thy God said unto thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be ruler over my people Israel. Therefore came all the elders of Israel to the king to Hebron, and David made a covenant with them in Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord Yahweh by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, that's what it was called before, where the Jebusites were, the inhabitants of the land. And the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, Thou shalt not come hither. Nevertheless, David took the castle of Zion, which is the city of David. So they were basically saying, ain't no way you're gonna overtake us over here, because they thought that they were secured in that fortress. But lo and behold, it's now known as Jerusalem, or it became known as the city of David. So we know what ended up happening. And David said, Whosoever smiteth the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain. So Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went up first and was chief. And David dwelt in the castle, therefore they called it the city of David. And he built the city round about, even from Millo, round about, and Joab repaired the rest of the city. So he basically, after taking it over, started to build it into more of a structured city where he would dwell. So David waxed greater and greater, for the Lord Yahweh of hosts was with him. These also are the chief of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, and with all Israel to make him king, according to the word of the Lord Yahweh concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Joshabeam and Hachmonite, the chief of the captains. He lifted up his spear against 300, slain by him at one time. And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Ahohite, who was one of the three mighties, i.e. the top three. He was with David at Pasdamim, and there the Philistines were gathered together to battle, where was a parcel of ground full of barley. And the people fled from before the Philistines. And they set themselves in the midst of that parcel and delivered it, being Eleazar. So he basically fought, as it says, and slew the Philistines, and the Lord saved them by a great deliverance. So he stood his ground when the rest fled, and defended that land against the Philistines. And 3 of the 30 captains went down to the rock to David in the cave Adullam, and the host of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in the stronghold, and the Philistines' garrison was then at Bethlehem. Then David longed and said, Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, that is at the gate. And the 3 brake through the host of the Philistines, and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem, that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. So they basically, because the the host or the garrison, okay, of the Philistines was basically like troops that they had stationed over there. So in order to get to that well, they had to, as it says, break through. So they had to basically take out those forces, make a path, get to the well, draw the water, and then bring it back to David. So they weren't called mighty for no reason. But David would not drink of it, but poured it out to the Lord, and said, My God forbidded me that I should do this thing. Shall I drink the blood of these men that have put their lives in jeopardy? For with the jeopardy of their lives they brought it. Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these three mightiest. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, he was chief of the three. For lifting up his spear against 300, he slew them, and had a name among the three. And this is you had the first top three, then you had the second top three. So he was of the second top three, the head of them. Of the three, he was more honorable than the two, for he was their captain. Howbeit he attained not to the first three. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts, he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day. So he wasn't a joke. And 2 lion-like men, meaning they were fierce. And he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high. And in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. And then that's to emphasize the thickness of the spear. And he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand. So he disarmed him and slew him with his own spear. So he basically had a staff, disarmed the Egyptian with it, took the staff, and then slew the Egyptian with his own staff. These things did Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, and had the name among the three mighties. Behold, he was honorable among the 30, but attained not to the first three. And David set him over his guard. Also the valiant men of the armies were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, the son of Dodo of Bethlehem, Shamoth, the Hororite, Helez, the Pelonite, Ira, the son of Ikesh, the Tekoite, Abiezer, the Antothite, Sibekai, the Hushathite, Eli, the Ahohite, Maharai, the Netophathite, Heled, the son of Baana, the Tophathite, Ethai, the son of Ribai of Gibeah, that pertained to the children of Benjamin, Benaiah, the Pirathonite, Hurai, of the brooks of Gash, Abiel, the Arbathite, Asmaveth, the Baharumite, Eliabah, the Shaalbonite, the sons of Hashem, the Gizonite, Jonathan, the son of Shagi, the Hararite, Ahiam, the son of Sakar, the Hararite, Eliphal, the son of Ur, Hefer, the Mecherathite, Ahijah, the Pelonite, Hezro, the Carmelite, Naarai, the son of Ezbai, Joel, the brother of Nathan, Mibhar, the son of Hagarai, Zelek, the Ammonite, Naharai, the Beerothite, the armor-bearer of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, Ira, the Ithrite, Gareb, the Ithrite, Uriah, the Hittite, Zabad, the son of Alai, Adinah, the son of Shiza, the Reubenite, a captain of the Reubenites, and 30 with him, Hanan, the son of Maacah, the Joshaphat, the Mithnite, Uzziah, the Ashterothite, Shammah, and Jehiel, the sons of Hothan, the Arorite, Jediel, the son of Shimri, and Joha, his brother, the Tizite, Eliel, the Mahavite, and Jeribai, and Joshaviah, the sons of Elnaam, and Ithma, the Moabite, Eliel, and Obed, and Jasiel, the Mesobite. Mesobite. And that brings us to the end of 1 Chronicles, the 11th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham, Ruach HaKodesh. Until next time, Shalom.